whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
That's a good shot. And this should be a boundary. Wonderfully hit again. What a wonderful shot this is. Straight down the ground. No chance for the fielder. Trying to take the quick single. Chance of a couple here. Could be a boundary as well. Oh, and that's a very good stop. He's coming back for the third. This is a really good piece of running as well. Really high quality cricket going on here in this match in the Jfsc Dads Champions Cup. Whilst Tigers, they won the toss, they've elected to bat first, 71 for 1. And we apologize for the technical glitch here. Probably you were not able to hear the commentary since few overs, but I think they've solved it. Rajesh coming to bowl his next delivery, that's a good one. And he's the one who's given the breakthrough to his team. Struck gold on his very first delivery of a spell. This is his second over and the 9th of the innings. In the air, could be a chance of a catch. Oh, what a catch it is! He's taken a blinder here. Not at all easy, such catches when they go so high in the light. Just have a look at that. Absolute brilliance by the field. Oh, and this is the second time when he took it. Fumbled it on the first attempt, but that was such a lovely catch. Probably one of the best catches of the tournament, without the shadow of a doubt. And we show you the replay again. This is the second wicket. Jfsc takes his second, comes down the track, trying to hit the big one. Did not get the connection and the direction right. Oh, and what a catch. We've got to give it to the fielder. Absolute brilliance shown by the fielder. And Vicky Sujan has finally perished. He's going back to the pavilion. And that's the end of the second wicket. 71 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We're back live. Oh, and that could be a big one. Huge six. Wow. What a shot that is. And this is a brilliant shot by Naveen Rupani. Just have a look at that in the slot. And he's played it so well. The long on fielder, just a spectator. No chance for anybody to stop that. That's a good comeback by the bowler Kothari on that occasion. And that is what happens when you drop a catch of a batsman of Naveen's caliber. If he would have taken that catch, this could have been a score in 60s at the moment, but what's done is done. Oh, in the air this time, not a very good shot. Oh, and what an attempt that is. Absolutely brilliant. 2 runs taken, but tremendous effort in the deep there. Just have a look at that. The sweeper cover field. Oh, and he tried his level best to take that. That was such an extraordinary effort. Just have a look at that once again. We'll show you the same in the slow-mo. Oh, he tried his level best. That was not a catch. Oh, and that's a good delivery again. Wonderfully bowled. That's a very good over and some really high quality cricket going on in this match, as we mentioned earlier as well. That's a quick run taken. That's the end of the 10th over. Another single taken, 81 for 2. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. (81 for 2 after 10). And allow us to switch to the Hindi commentary now for the next few overs. एक बार फिर से आप सभी दर्शकों और श्रोताओं को स्वागत करता हूं मैं शालीन गुप्ता, आपका कमेंटेटर, इस बेहतरीन जेएफएससी डैट्स चैंपियंस कप के मैच में। 10 ओवर में 81 रन पर 2 विकेट है स्कोर, और जबरदस्त यहां पर बल्लेबाजी हो रही है ओएस टाइगर्स के द्वारा। टॉस जीता इन्होंने और बल्लेबाजी का फैसला किया आज, और बहुत ही जबरदस्त फैसला अभी तक। नवीन रूपानी देखिए 24 पर खेल रहे हैं, और सलामी जोड़ी ने भी 50 रनों की बेहतरीन पारी निभाई। 2 विकेट गिरे हैं, ब्रिजेश वेद ने लिए हैं दोनों विकेट, और बहुत ही जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी का नजारा दिखाया है ब्रिजेश ने। एबी डेविल्स के विरुद्ध इनका यह मुकाबला, और फातिमा क्रिकेट ग्राउंड की एक बेहतरीन पिच पर ये देखिए, जबरदस्त पट्टी है ये, हरी घास से भरी हुई ये पट्टी। गेंदबाजों के लिए अच्छा खासा यहाँ पर है, तेज गेंदबाजों के लिए खास करके यहाँ पर समर्थन होगा, उन्हें उछाल मिलेगा। प्रतीक आए हैं नए गेंदबाज, पहला ओवर डालें अपना, और वरुण गंभीर नए बल्लेबाज स्ट्राइक पर। प्रतीक शाह की पहली गेंद, और ये तेज गेंद डाली यहां पर, और कॉट बिहाइंड का यहां पर निर्णय चाहते थे अंपायर के द्वारा उनके पक्ष में, लेकिन अंपायर ने मना किया, अपील खारिज की। बहुत बेहतरीन अंपायर ओम सिंह, बहुत ही अनुभवी और जबरदस्त निर्णय देने के लिए जाने जाते हैं इस पूरे सर्किट में। प्रतीक शाह, एक और अच्छी गेंद, देखिए ये तेज निकल रही गेंद क्योंकि घास है पिच पर, और यही फायदा होता है। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी। जी और अपने सभी दर्शकों से हम एक बार क्षमा चाहेंगे, क्योंकि लाइव कमेंट्री यहाँ से हम कर रहे थे, लेकिन शायद आप तक आवाज़ नहीं जा रही थी। कुछ तो एक टेक्निकल यहाँ पर इशू था जो सही कर दिया गया है। तो पिछले कुछ ओवरों से बेहतरीन क्रिकेट देखने को मिली है। एक बार फिर से अच्छा शॉट यहां पर, 4 रन मिलने चाहिए, कोई भी क्षेत्र रख सकती है। बेहतरीन शॉट वाइड लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में, 4 रन। क्या जबरदस्त प्रहार था ये गंभीर का, ये देखिए। बहुत ही बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी क्रम है पूरी टीम का, ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी के लिए जाने जाते हैं। चूक गए यहां पर विकेट कीपर, देखिए स्टंपिंग हो सकते थे। आगे बढ़कर यहां पर पूरी तरह से छका दिया था बल्लेबाज को, देखिए, लेकिन यहां पर विकेट कीपर से चूक हुई। स्टंपिंग का एक मौका यहां पर गंवाते हुए। और ये 1 रन लॉन्ग ऑफ की तरफ खेलकर, और ये ओवर की समाप्ति। 5 रन बने इस ओवर से। एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आप सभी के साथ 11 ओवर के बाद 86 पर 2। बने रहिए हमारे साथ, धन्यवाद। कार्तिक राजेंद्र को बुलाया गया है गेंदबाजी डालने। बेहतरीन शुरुआत इनके द्वारा भी। इनका पहला ओवर है ये स्पेल का, और उन गंभीर स्ट्राइक पर। जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी, 2 गेंदे डॉट। और ये बच गए, आगे बढ़कर बड़ा शॉट खेलने का प्रयास वरुण गंभीर का, लेकिन पूरी तरीके से चूक गए। अच्छी गेंदबाजी में कहूंगा यहां पर। ये देखिए गलत शॉट में कहूंगा इसे, गेंद की लाइन में नहीं आया, दिशा लेग स्टंप पर थी गेंद की और सीधा खेलना चाह रहे थे लॉन्ग ऑन के क्षेत्र में। कार्तिक की 3 गेंदे और तीनों डॉट हैं। बहुत बेहतरीन शुरुआत है। और ये भारी किनारा, तो क्या ये चौका होगा? जी नहीं, 2 रन मिल जाएंगे यहां पर। दूसरे के लिए वापस आए, देखिए बल्ले का ऊपरी हिस्सा लगा, 2 रन मिल गए। कैच का यहां कोई खास मौका नहीं था, और वापस लाइव आ गए। और ये क्लीन बॉल, यही देखिए गलत शॉट अक्रॉस द लाइन। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी और बहुत खराब बल्लेबाजी, बहुत ही गलत शॉट। ये सीधे बल्ले से खेलना है इन्हें, मिडिल स्टंप उखाड़ दिया है और बड़ा विकेट मिलता हुआ कार्तिक को। पहले ही ओवर में इन्होंने एक विकेट अपने नाम किया और तीसरा विकेट गिरता हुआ वेस्ट टाइगर्स का। यहां पर थोड़े थोड़े छोटी साझेदारियां बन रही हैं, लेकिन जो रन रेट है वो नीचे आ गया है। 7.5 रन प्रति ओवर के हिसाब से खेल रहे हैं अभी, और एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे। आप सभी के साथ बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। नए बल्लेबाज स्ट्राइक पर। क्या गेंदबाजी है, वाह कार्तिक, जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी डालते हुए, और पहले ओवर में सिर्फ 2 रन दिए इन्होंने, एक विकेट ले लिया। 88 पर 3, 12 ओवर के बाद एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे। आपके साथ बन रही है हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद।
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
प्रतीक आए अपना अगला ओवर लेकर। और ये हवा में खेला हुआ शॉट, एक ही रन होना चाहिए क्योंकि एक क्षेत्र रक्षक है वहां पर। स्वीपर कवर पर बढ़िया क्षेत्र रक्षण, 1 रन के लिए। अगली गेंद, बढ़िया शॉट, कैच हो सकता था यहां पर लेकिन चूक गए, और अच्छा क्षेत्र रक्षण। तारीफ करनी होगी लॉन्ग ऑफ के क्षेत्र रक्षक की। और पुनीत गंभीर ने अपना खाता खोला, नए बल्लेबाज। बट डॉट गेंद, अगली गेंद, बेहतरीन शॉट, 4 रन के लिए। जबरदस्त प्रहार नवीन रूपानी के बल्ले से, क्या खेलते हैं, तारीफ करनी होगी। छोटी गेंद थी और उसे सीमा रेखा के पार भेजा। ये देखिए किसने बेहतरीन अंदाज में चौका लगाया, गोली की तरह गेंद गई। और अब प्रतीक की अगली गेंद, 4 गेंदों पर 6 रन आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में। टॉस गेंद, इस बार एक और बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन यहां पर क्षेत्र रक्षक ले लिया है और ये चूक गए। 4 रन दे दिए यहां पर उपहार स्वरूप। बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी है। टॉस गेंद, ये देखिए कैसे यहां पर चौका लिया। हालांकि खराब क्षेत्र रक्षण के चलते ये मिला, और ये बड़ा शॉट, ये छक्का है। बेहतरीन शॉट 6 रन के लिए। लॉन्ग ऑफ सिर्फ एक दर्शक की तरह देखते रह गए। क्या बल्लेबाजी है ये, जितनी भी तारीफ की जाए इनकी उतनी कम। बहुत ही महंगा ओवर, 16 रनों का ये ओवर। 104 पर 3 हो गया है स्कोर। छक्के के साथ 100 रन पूरे 13 ओवर में। 8 रन प्रति ओवर का रन रेट हो गया। और एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ, बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। और ये कार्तिक की बेहतरीन पहली गेंद इस दूसरे ओवर की। 14वां ओवर इस पारी का, कार्तिक का दूसरा। पुनीत गंभीर स्ट्राइक पर 1 रन पर खेल रहे हैं, और ये वाइड होगी लेग साइड की तरफ। ये गेंद वाइड का इशारा अंपायर के द्वारा। आसान निर्णय है। अच्छी गेंदबाजी और बढ़िया शॉट भी। 1 रन स्क्वायर की दिशा में, बढ़िया क्षेत्र रक्षण। नवीन रूपानी की तारीफ करनी होगी। जीवन दान मिला इन्हें, लेकिन उसके बाद इस तरह से भुनाया है इन्होंने। उनतालीस पर आ गए हैं सिर्फ 22 गेंदों के बाद। ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं लगातार। एक बार फिर से अच्छा शॉट, इस बार गैप में। क्या 2 के लिए आएंगे ऐसा लग रहा है? नहीं, 1 ही रन। जी हाँ, अच्छा क्षेत्र रक्षण, एक क्षेत्र रक्षक था वहां पर। गेंदबाजी पर फिर से डॉट गेंद। 14वां ओवर चल रहा है, आखिरी 6 ओवर बचे हैं इसके बाद, तो थोड़ा सा ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी करनी तो होगी। स्कोर अच्छा है, 107 पर 3, 180 तक जाना चाहेंगे जिस तरह से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। हालांकि 6.2 ओवर में 73 रन बनाना आसान नहीं है, खास करके गेंदबाजी अगर अच्छी हो। लेकिन नवीन रूपानी भी बेहतरीन फॉर्म में है। और यहां पर आउट हो गए पुनीत गंभीर। खराब शॉट एक बार फिर से, और कार्तिक की एक और सफलता यहां पर। अच्छी बल्लेबाजी नहीं है ये। सीधी गेंदों को भी बड़ा शॉट मारने के प्रयास में अक्रॉस द लाइन खेल रहे हैं, और अपना विकेट गंवाते हुए कार्तिक को दूसरी सफलता। जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी यहां पर, राउंड द विकेट करा रहे थे। देखिए बल्ले का भारी किनारा लगा और अंपायर ने कैच आउट दे दिया ऐसे। विकेट कीपर ने अच्छा कैच लगता है। एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ। 104 पर 4 हो गया स्कोर। बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद।
Look, magic, whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
और इस ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, नए बल्लेबाज स्ट्राइक पर। बढ़िया शॉट, कवर्स की दिशा में 1 रन लिया। और इसी के साथ 14वें ओवर की समाप्ति। स्कोर है 108 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ, बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। ब्रिजेश वेद को बुलाया गया है एक बार फिर से आक्रमण में। इनके 2 ओवर में इन्होंने 2 विकेट लिए हैं पहले ही, तो अच्छी गेंदबाजी की। अभिषेक दत्त आए हैं नए बल्लेबाज, और पहली गेंद पर 1 रन लेकर खाता खोला उन्होंने। आखिरी 6 ओवर बचे हैं इस पारी में। बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन 1 रन मिलेगा। और यहां पर चूक हो गई। 2 रन के लिए वापस आएंगे। जी हाँ, आ भी गए हैं। बहुत बेहतरीन रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स अभिषेक की। खराब क्षेत्र रक्षण के चलते यहां पर तुरंत, ये देखिए, लचर क्षेत्र रक्षण, एक अतिरिक्त रन दे दिया। और ये रन सभी ने बनाने हैं, तो ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा। आपको लक्ष्य का पीछा करना है तो कोशिश करनी है कि जितने कम रन आप क्षेत्र रक्षण में अतिरिक्त दे पाए उतना अच्छा। इवन गेंदबाजी में भी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी, अच्छा खेला, इसे 1 रन लिया तेजी से। नवीन रूपानी वापस स्ट्राइक पर, यही चाहिए ओएस टाइगर्स को। जिस तरह के फॉर्म में नवीन चल रहे हैं, जितनी ज्यादा गेंदें खेलेंगे उतना ही ज्यादा टीम के स्कोर में बढ़ोतरी होगी। अधिक से अधिक गेंदें खेलनी चाहिए इन्हें। अभिषेक की सूझबूझ भरी बल्लेबाजी, यहां पर स्ट्राइक दी नवीन को। हालांकि ब्रिजेश भी जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं, तो अब देखना है किसका पलड़ा भारी रहता है। बेहतरीन शॉट, और ये 4 रन। वाह, क्या बेहतरीन प्रहार है, जबरदस्त, डीप मिड विकेट की दिशा में। ये देखिए, बेहतरीन शॉट, डीप स्क्वायर को डीप मिड विकेट के बीच एक गैप था, इसे बहुत ही सही अंदाज में यहां पर नवीन रूपानी ने आका। और क्या शॉट लगाया है, बॉटम हैंड के बहुत धनी है। यहाँ पर छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं, तुरंत ही वापस आएंगे, आपसे जुड़ेंगे। बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। ब्रजेश की अगली गेंद, और एक रन लिया तेजी से यहाँ पर नवीन ने एक चौका लगाने के बाद। क्या बेहतरीन शॉट था, एक बार फिर से आपको दिखाएंगे रिप्ले। ये देखिए, जबरदस्त प्रहार। बढ़िया शॉट, लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में एक रन। हल्की सी चूक, लेकिन कुछ खास फर्क नहीं, आराम से एक रन ले लिया और ज़्यादा नुकसान भी नहीं हुआ। ब्रजेश वेद का ये तीसरा ओवर, महंगा ओवर है अभी तक, 9 रन आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में। और नवीन रूपानी ज़बरदस्त फॉर्म में है, ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, एक से एक बेहतरीन शॉट्स लगा रहे हैं। अच्छी गेंदबाजी, और ये एक रन लेकर ओवर की समाप्ति। 15 ओवर के बाद स्कोर 118 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और एक विराम देकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ और आप अंग्रेजी कमेंट्री लेकर आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत होंगे। बने रहिए हमारे साथ, धन्यवाद।
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
Karthik coming to bowl his third over. 15 overs have been bowled, 118 for 4. Last 5 overs remaining. The run rate has come down to 7.87 runs per over. Oh, that's a wonderful shot by Naveen. This could be a boundary. One bounce, a couple of bounces into the fence. And that's his 50. What a brilliant 50 by Rupani here. You got to give it to him. Absolutely brilliant batting by him. Great shot, and acknowledges the applause from his teammates. Absolutely brilliant batting, and what an innings by him. Goes to a 15 style with a boundary straight down the ground over the bowler's head. 27 balls and 50. Tremendous performance indeed. Karthik bowls a good delivery in the air this time, but there's no fielder out there. We'll come back for the second. Another fumble by the fielder allows that easily. So 2 added to the tally. Another single taken. This will be a leg by. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot, but as it hit the umpire, we have to see that. Just a single. That was hit really hard. What it hit, we'll just have a look at that in the slow-mo. That's a good delivery. He's missed that completely. And a dot as well. Oh, what a shot that is. Could be a big one. It's a huge hit. Wow. This is Abhishek this time. Picking up brilliantly. An O-pitch delivery in the slot, and what a shot with a straight bat. And the long off fielder just a spectator out there. A brilliant piece of batting by these two. You won't see a better shot today evening. Kind of shot. That was Naveen Rupani again. So Naveen is on absolute fire today. Just have a look at that. We thought it's Abhishek. Both these players looking really similar in the frame. But what a shot by Rupani. He's batting on some other planet today for sure. Just have a look at that. Wow. Every shot has a lot of class and he's so powerful with the bottom hand as well. Rupani. .58 of 31. What a performance this is by Naveen Rupani. Last 4 overs remaining, 132 on the board already. The run rate has now reached 8.25. And that starts with a wide down the leg side. Mitul Shah bowling his last over. The opening bowler. Bowled with the new ball and then coming back to finish off a spell. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Oh, and they've taken a single. What was Mitul doing there? And the keeper as well. This is brilliant stuff by Naveen Rupani. Great game awareness. Just have a look at that. Just have a look at that. That was so nice. Very clever, to be honest. Stopped him initially and then just ran quickly to take that single in. Take the strike. Naveen on strike now. Oh, and that's a good delivery, trying to bounce him out, but that's a very good shot. Could be a boundary here. The deep backward square leg region. He's pulled that brilliantly. What a shot that is. That is why he was so keen to get back to strike. He's hitting almost every ball to the fence now. Sighting the ball like a football at the moment, Naveen Rupani. Doesn't bother who's bowling from the other end. He's playing shots at will. 32 deliveries only for his 62, almost a strike rate of 200. Wow, what a performance by this guy. He's got a lot of deliveries to reach a memorable 100. Just 38 required. 20 balls still left in this first innings. Oh, and he's picked that up brilliantly. Could that be a big one? That's a boundary, one bounce into the fence. And he's just having a wonderful time out there. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is. Brilliant stuff. What a player. Another boundary. Oh, in the air. Is there going to be catch? There's nobody to catch that. That's a single. So 11 of the over already. They're cruising now. Definitely would be eyeing a 180 score here. The way Naveen Rupani is batting, Abhishek Dutt also has supported him well till now. That was a good delivery by Mithul. Coming to bowl this next delivery. Great shot, but just a single. The fielder does well on that occasion. Oh, and that's a short delivery. He's picked that really well. Could be a chance of a boundary. Oh, he stopped it really well. And he's taken just a single. Coming back for the second again. Chance of a run out. But that is a poor throw. That's a very good stop. But that was not a good throw. That's why a couple taken, and that's the end of the 17th over. 146 for 4 after 17. Last 3 overs remaining. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Jfsc coming to bowl his next over. This is his last of a spell. On strike is oh, and what a try this is! Just a single. Just have a look at that. But wonderfully attempted. Could have been a blinder of a catch. Abhishek was on strike. He hits it really well for a single. You've got Naveen Rupani back on strike. That's a short delivery. He's played it well. Could be a chance of a boundary. Couple of bounces into the fence. He's on fire. Wow. Brilliance shown by Naveen again. You can't bowl short and outside the off stump to Naveen Rupani. He's so good at that. Packs a punch, and when he hits, they stay hit. That's a good shot. We'll come back for the second. Doesn't seem so. Just a single. The sweeper does well. What a shot by Abhishek Dutt this time. That's a wonderfully picked up boundary here towards the deep backward square leg. Wow. That was such a wonderful shot. No chance for the fielder at the backward square leg. Another boundary. Quick single. On that occasion, Naveen back on strike. Oh, he's mistimed that. Will that be a catch? Nobody is to take that. Just a single. That's the end of another expensive over. 12 of the over. 158 for 4 now. In 18 overs, last 2 overs remaining, they'll definitely eye 180 mark. We were mentioning that earlier as well. We'll show you the replay of that boundary again. Let's have a look at that, how well he picked that, made room for himself. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is by Abhishek. So both these players chipping in brilliantly, and Naveen Rupani is on a different level of confidence altogether. Absolute brilliance shown by this batter. Last 2 overs remaining. The score is 158 for 4. Oh, that's a good shot. Could be a chance of a boundary. But there's a fielder out there, so they'll come back for the second. Navi running really hard. He's on 77 now. Needs 23 for his century, and he's got 11 deliveries to do that. So definitely capable of hitting that century, and the way he's playing doesn't seem a difficult task in these circumstances. They've reached 160 already, and he's playing with a strike rate of almost 200. 39 balls and 77. Nirav Kothari. Oh, and comes down the track. Could be the biggest 6. What a shot that is. Huge one. Wow. And that has been muscled away. Just have a look at that. Nirav Kothari getting some treatment. Wow, that is a big 6. No chance for the fielder at long on. A short delivery and punished. And Naveen has reached 83 now. The strike rate is over 200 now. Oh, and he's played it well. Just a single. Played it straight to point for a single, and he's reached 84 now. Just 16 required for his century. Abhishek back on strike. 9 deliveries to go. Will he be able to reach his century? Seems yes. Abhishek Dutt. In the air. Just a single. The long on does well. So Abhishek doing the right thing, giving Naveen as much strike as possible, and Naveen doing the right thing, trying to score big shots on almost every delivery. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's missed that completely. That was a slow one by Nirav Kothari. Naveen foxed completely on that. Comes down the track, misses that. Strike rate is 200 at the moment. Couldn't have been a better innings. Oh, in the air this time, missed time. Don't seem to be getting it into the hands of the fielder anywhere. Just a single, and that's the end of the 19th over. A good comeback by Nirav Kothari. Last 4 deliveries cost him only 3 runs. That's the end of the 19. 169 for 4. Naveen on 85. Will he be able to reach his century after this over? We'll have a look at that once we take a break and come back and join you. Again, stay tuned, viewers. This is the last over. Karthik bowling is last of the spell and the last of the innings as well. And on strike is Naveen Rupani, who's playing 80 on 85, needs 15 for a memorable and deserving century. That's a wide down the leg side. Probably doesn't want to give him the liberty to hit big shots, and in an attempt to do that he's bowled a wide and given away an extra run and an extra delivery as well. Bowlers need to be really confident of what they're doing. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a chance of a boundary. Is a boundary straight down the ground. What a player this guy is. Naveen Rupani is on fire. Just have a look at that. Pitched up and wow, that's such a wonderful shot played with a straight bat. Couldn't have been a better shot today. Probably a shot of the evening in my opinion. He's on 89 of 44, just 11 required. 2 big shots and he could reach there. 5 deliveries still to go. Karthik has a lot of work to do in this over if he wants to stop Naveen, get a century. Oh, and that's a good shot. And Abhishek will definitely come back for the second and will get it too. Should have been stopped by Karthik. But he could not stop that, and such a wonderful piece of running between the wickets. He's on 91 now, enters the 90s, the nervous 90s. Naveen Rupani, but doesn't seem nervous by any means. The way he's hitting the ball. 91 of 45, the strike rate is above 200. What more could you ask for from a batsman? Oh, and this time he's miscued that, but still it's gone for a 6. What a shot! He's on fire. Naveen on 97 now. Absolute brilliance by him. For a moment we thought he did not hit it the way he would have liked to, but that's an even bigger 6. Wow! What a player, what a performer. Naveen Rupani, 97 of 46. Absolute brilliance shown by him. No chance for the fielders, and Karthik, bowling so well in his first 3 overs, has now got the treatment in this over. What a player this guy is. What great shot was that. I'll show you the replay once again. Pitched up in the slot, and that is what you shouldn't be bowling to a batsman who is playing so well, especially with a strong bottom hand. Karthik has missed that completely. Coming to bowl is 4th delivery. Now we're on 97. Oh, and this time could be a chance of a catch. He's got him. What has it happened? He's given a catch into the hands of the long on. He's taken a catch really well on that occasion, but what an innings. Should have been slightly patient, to be honest, but what a knock by him. And Karthik finally does the trick. That is what he needed to be Bowling to Naveen, and what a performance by this guy. He's out on 97, missed a thoroughly deserving century, but you've got to give it to him. Reached 97 in no time, just 47 deliveries he's played. Being greeted by his teammates and a standing ovation by the entire dugout. Feeling really sad for this guy, the way he was playing. This should have been hit in slightly better way. Could have tried to hit it towards the offside instead of trying to pull it. But that's easier said than done. You can just comment from here, but it's the batsman who has to execute, and he was executing it so nicely till now. But that's a good piece of delivery by bowling by Karthik as well. That was good delivery. Realized that his length needed to be changed, and learning from his mistake, because he was being hammered for runs in the previous 3 deliveries. 182 for 5. Naveen Rupani has gone back to the pavilion, but what a knock. Absolute brilliance shown by the individual. This may be a team game, but individual brilliance does count, and Naveen Rupani making it sure that the score has reached 182 for 5. We were talking about 180 for sure, and still 2 deliveries remaining. We've got Siddharth Bihani, the new batsman, coming into bat. He'll join Abhishek, who's playing so well at the other end. That's a good shot. Could be a chance of a couple. Playing wide of long on. And a couple taken to open his account. That's a good shot by Siddharth. And he opens his account nicely with a couple. 184 for 5. So the last delivery of this over, already a lot of damage has been done. 15 of the over already. 19.5, and OS Tigers, they won the toss, elected to bat first, and they've got such a wonderful batting lineup. Oh, and that's a wonderful pull shot. Oh, and that's a boundary it seems. But oh, lovely stop by the fielder. Absolutely brilliant. This is high quality cricket. Just have a look at that. Definitely stopped 2 runs for his team. Absolute brilliance shown by the fielder. Just 2 on that occasion, and that's the end of the first innings. 185 for 5 is the score, and they've given a target of 186 to AB Devils. We'll take a quick break, and we'll join in around 10 to 12 minutes from now for the second innings. Some really good batting by Naveen Rupani, who scored 97, and Abhishek not out on 14 of 11 deliveries. Stay tuned, viewers. Will be right back for the second innings.
magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
And we're back live. This is the second innings going on. And 2 wickets are down now. 55 for 2 for AB Devils. Let's have a look at that. That was such a big six. We all thought, but that was a very good catch. And Nishant Shah takes his first wicket. This is 4th over on the trot. And that's the end of the 8th over. 55 for 2. A good start by AB Devils as well, but they have to chase a big score and they've lost 2 wickets. Nirav Kothari 22 of 25 not out, and Nishant Shah finishes off his spell. Takes a very important wicket on that occasion. Girish Singhani has played just one delivery. He's the new batsman. And we regret the slight delay in the commentary. We're back live. OIS Tigers scored a big score here today. 185 they scored in the first 20 overs. 131 is the ask now in 72 deliveries. 12 overs, 131. Varun Gambhir has bowled 2 overs. This is his third. Coming to bowl his next. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's played it well towards the mid wicket. Should be a single. Nirav Kothari 23 of 26 now. Just a single on that occasion. It's a wonderful shot. Just a single. So Girish is off the mark as well. He's back on strike. Full toss and played it nicely, but straight to the fielder, so no run on that occasion. Could have done slightly better with that delivery. Girish. That's a good delivery. Cramping him for room, just a single on the long on. Another single towards the long on. He's played it well. That is the end of the over. 9 overs have been bowled. 60 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Ajit Virvani, the opening batsman, is coming into bowl. And he was playing so well when he opened today. He's been brought into the attack now. Let's see if he could contribute with the ball as well. Nirav on strike. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Should be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. Through the extra cover. What a shot that is. Couple of bounces into the fence, and just have a look at that. It was a good delivery first up, but he came down to the pitch of the delivery and played it really well wide of long off. The first ball sent to the boundary. That's a good comeback by Ajit. Just holding the length slightly back on that occasion. Nirav has played well. He needs to stay till the end the way he's playing. Definitely has the ability to finish this match. And has the ability to hit big shots as well, which is... Oh, and this time in the air! There's nobody out there, so just a single. Sweeper does well. Oh, and that's a very good sweep shot. Chance of a couple here. Come back for the second easily. Was played with a lot of poise on that occasion. Girish sweeping it nicely towards the fine leg. That's a quick delivery this time, a quicker one. And a dot delivery. He played it well, but straight to the fielder at short third. No run taken. That's a good over till now by Ajit. He's come back nicely after that boundary was scored on the first delivery. Just 3 of the next 4 till now. 1 still remaining in this over. Oh, he's played it well. Should get a couple easily. Again. Will get it. Will he come back for the third? It seems no. Nirav is coming back for the third. What is he doing? Chance of a run out. He's been sent back. And that's the end of the 10th over. 69 for 2 and drinks being called for. We'll take a quick break and be back soon after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. This match is definitely getting interesting with every over. So 10 over 69 for 2. Varun Gambhir coming into bowl is next, and his last over should be a wide. It did swing a lot away from the right hander, and the umpire didn't hesitate to stretch his arms. Just have a look at that. Nirav Kothari playing a really good hand, 30 of 31, 70 on the board in 10 overs, 7 runs per over. They need to up the ante as soon as possible. Only 10 overs remaining and they need 116 runs to win, which is 11.6 runs per over. That's a good shot. Straight to the fielder at long off. Does well. That was a good confident shot by Nirav. One strike is Girish Singhania now, who has been playing well at the other end. 6 of 7 deliveries till now. That's a good one by Varun, just a dot. Played it straight to the fielder at the covers. In the air this time, and that's a boundary. That's a good shot. Was there a chance of a catch? We'll just have a look at the replay in the slow-mo. A short delivery. He makes room for himself, and oh, that was not at all a chance of a catch. That was such a wonderful shot. And Girish hits his first boundary. We'll show you the replay once again. What a shot that was. Through the point for a boundary. There was a backward point in place, but not do much about that. It's a good shot. Just a single. Long on. Does well there. Just a single, just a dot on that occasion again. Not taking the single. Eleventh over running, and the score is 76 for 2. That's a wonderful shot in the gap. As oh, and that's a great stop. He stopped definitely a couple of runs for his team. Fielding can make a lot of impact. Just have a look at that. What a stop that is. Wow. Stunning bit of fielding, and that's the end of the 11th. 77 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Eleven overs, 77 for 2. 7 runs per over is the current run rate. That's a good shot. Ajit Virwani coming into bowl is second. Just a single on that. Plays it well towards the long off. Nirav. It's a good delivery and a good shot as well, but just a single. The fielder does really well. Plays it long on. So they need boundaries in every over. The required run rate is above 12 runs an over now. Singles won't help for long. They will have to start scoring boundaries. At least 2 in every over. Oh, that's a very good delivery by Ajit. Just a single again. The long on is placed specifically for that. Good shot. This time wide of long on. Could be a chance of a boundary here. There's a fielder out there. He misses that, but recovers and 2 runs taken. That's a wide, way outside it off stump line and the wide mark as well. And they are appealing for a caught behind, but the umpire unmoved. Wonderful delivery, great comeback. Let's have a look at that. What a delivery that was. Did not hit the bat for short. That's a good decision by the umpire. It's a good shot and just a single on that occasion. .84 for 2 in 12 overs, and we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers.
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
Abhishek Dutt has been introduced into the attack. That's a good shot on the first delivery, a short one. He's played it well. Oh, and that's a very good stop. He's come back for the second, but what a stop by the fielder. The fielding is really high quality, especially the fieldsman in the deep. I was travelling, but he stopped it so well with just one hand. And a great throw as well. 2 runs taken. It's a wonderful shot, but just a dot on that occasion, straight to the fielder. Oh, he's played that really well this time. Scooped it towards the final leg boundary for a 4. What a shot that is. Just have a look at that. Bowling it on the leg stump and gets punished on that occasion, and a boundary scored again. That's a good over by all means till now. for the batting team. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Abhishek Dutt has given 6 runs till now in this first over as a spell. Oh, this time he's played it fine again. This should be a boundary. Really good piece of batting there by Girish. 2 boundaries and 2 deliveries. Wonderful piece of batting here. He's on fire, Girish. 21 of just 17 already. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is. Played it really fine and no chance for the short third. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and this time almost a similar delivery and trying to play almost a similar shot, but the execution not happening on that occasion. And that's a dead ball given by the umpire. The batsman was not ready. Good delivery. It's not allowed to take the single. Just a dot on that occasion. So that's the end of the 13th over. 94 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. The back live, 92 to win. That's a wonderful shot by Nirav. Could be a boundary. Oh, and that's a wonderful stop. They're so good in the outfield, all these fielders. Just a couple. Just have a look at that. It was such a brilliant shot. Hit with a lot of power, but seems to be a really good footballer as well. This guy, long off. So easy for him. Did it effortlessly. Just have a look at that once again. He hit it with a lot of power. Nirav Kothari covered a lot of ground, and that was such an effortless. Oh, and this could be a big one. Oh, he's dropped it. He has dropped that. What has he done? That was played with a lot of bottom hand. Oh, and he drops a rather simple catch. Show you the replay once again in the slow-mo this time. This should have been taken. Standing at the boundary line. Drops it. That's a wonderful shot. This is a boundary. Wow. Race to the field. In the deep point region, just have a look at that. Brilliantly cut through the point for a boundary. What a shot by Nirav. And that's the 100 up as well. This is turning out to be a really good over for the AV Devils, and Nirav is on fire. 42 of 39 now. He scored 8 runs of the 3 deliveries that he's faced. 3 still to go. Ajit Virwani giving away a lot of runs in this over. Nirav being really severe. That's a good shot again. Should just be a single. There's a fielder out there. Sweeper does well, just a single. They've got some really good fieldsmen in the deep. OIS Tigers. Oh, and that is swept brilliantly. Should be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. Brilliant shot towards the deep square leg. Plays it so nicely. Sweeps it behind square for a boundary. Absolutely brilliant batting this by Girish and Nirav. Another boundary and 11 of this over already. Beg your pardon, 13 of this over. 5 deliveries have been bowled, 1 still to go. And trying to take a quick single chance of a run out if it hits. He's missed that. Another let off here. Just have a look at that. Should have been a run out here. The keeper misses that. He was definitely out of his crease. Oh, and he was way out of his crease. The keeper couldn't collect it. This is poor work. Sloppy cricket shown by the wicket keeper on that occasion. Should have been a run out. And desperation leading to that run. 108 for 2 now after 14. And we take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers.
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
Sood being introduced into the attack. That's a good shot. Through the extra cover, should be a boundary. What a shot that is. Girish is on fire. Brilliant batting this is. That was pitched slightly up. And he's driven it beautifully through the extra cover. Absolute brilliance shown by the batsman there, Girish Singhania. He's 30 off 22 now. Strike rate is almost 150 and Nirav Kothari playing a wonderful knock as well, 43 or 40. 112 for 2 is the score. This is the 15th over. And they need 13 runs per over, which is definitely achievable. Last 6 overs remaining, just 1 ball has been bowled. The 15th over. Sood is the new bowler who's been introduced into the attack, being welcomed with a wonderful drive, leading to a boundary. Girish Singhania on strike again. This time he swept it nicely. Could be a chance of a couple. Will he come back for the second? No, he doesn't. Should have gone for that. There was a definite second run there. Don't know why he did not run for that. Nirav back on strike. Both these players are now completely set and are striking the ball really nicely. Another good shot, and the fielder as well, just a single on that occasion. That's a good cheeky shot. A couple of runs taken easily by Girish once again. Deft touch towards. A shot third man. Comes down the track. What a shot that is! Will be a boundary. Shimmies down. Hits it brilliantly through the covers once again. Over the cover point fielder. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is. Wow. There's no sweeper to stop that. He's playing a gem of a knock. Girish Singhania. 41 of 26 now. And what a shot that was. Just have a look at that once again. How he shimmies down the track. Brilliant batting this is. And he exactly knows where the gaps are. That should be a wide. No run on that occasion. That's a very expensive over in the context of this game. Already 13 of the over. And the current run rate has risen to 8.16. This guy is playing a gem of a knock. Knows exactly where to hit the ball. In the right areas, in the gaps. Picks up the delivery so well. Comes down the track this time. Gets an inside edge. Could be a chance of a couple. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise if you don't get a good shot off your bat. 2 runs taken easily, and that's the end of a very expensive over. 15 of that. 123 for 2 after 15, and last 5 overs remaining. They need 63 to win, which is definitely achievable. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Ajit Virvani coming into bowl his next over. That's a good shot. Could be a boundary. And that's a boundary. Wonderfully placed. And hit with a lot of power. Nirav Kothari. He's hitting it at will now. Wow. No chance for the fielder at long off. Tried his best but could not stop the boundary. Ajit Virvani. This is his last over. He's been expensive. And Nirav Kothari is playing a gem of a knock. Girish Singhania, look at him, 43 of 27. Good shot this time by Nirav. Definitely will want to come back for the second. Girish comes back really quickly. They are so quick between the wickets, both of them. And it seems it's his 50. And Nirav has scored a wonderful 50 here. So wonderful performance by Nirav. He doesn't realize that he's already scored a 50. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. Girish is brilliant. He has still not realized that he scored a 50. He's on 52 or 44. Probably he's so engrossed in its team's victory efforts, but he's forgotten his personal milestone, and that is what the level of his cricket is. A lot of dedication towards the team. That's a good shot again, just a single on that occasion. There's a fielder out there as well. Another good over till now. Already 9 of the over in the 4 deliveries that they've played. Oh, this time in the air. Not the right shot, but gets a single. 133 for 2. This over has been a good one again for AB Devils. Already 10 of the over. 1 delivery still to go if they get a boundary. So will again fetch them 14 runs. The required run rate is 12.72 at the moment. Going exactly the way they want. Both these players. What a partnership this has been. That's a poor delivery and a wide. Probably it slipped out of his hand. Oh, and the fielder has taken it even further ahead. That's 3 runs added to the tally. A wide and a couple of runs. So they get the 13 runs that they need in the over. Anything now would be a bonus. That's a good delivery, and he's got the inside edge. Will he come back for the second? It seems no. Nirav is coming back for the second, but Girish says no, and that was the right call actually. Good call by Girish. That's the end of the 16th over. 137 for the loss of 2 wickets now. Last 4 overs remaining, and they need 49 to win in 24. So the difference now squeezing nicely. Just 12 runs and over is the ask. We'll take a quick break again and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. allow us to switch to the Hindi commentary for the last 4 overs in this match. 137 for 2 is the score. AB Devils are chasing score of 186 and they're chasing it brilliantly till now. स्वागत करते हैं एक बार फिर से आप सभी का हिंदी कमेंट्री में। बेहतरीन शॉट और ये खराब क्षेत्र रक्षण, एक ही रन मिलेगा हालांकि। एक्स्ट्रा कवर के क्षेत्र में खेला नीरव ने, बेहतरीन शॉट, 138 हो गया स्कोर। और ये वाइड गेंद, इस बार एक ही रन। बढ़िया शॉट एक बार फिर से कवर्स की दिशा में, लेकिन एक रन से कुछ खास नहीं होना है, बड़े शॉट्स लगाने होंगे। ये बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर डाला है अभी तक सिद्धार्थ ने, इनका तीसरा ओवर है ये। इस बार 2 रन के लिए आना चाहेंगे और ले भी लिए हैं। गिरीश बहुत तेज भागते हैं, तारीफ करनी होगी। 142 हो गया स्कोर, सिर्फ 44 रनों की दरकार इस मैच को जीतने के लिए, लेकिन गेंदें बची हैं 21। 3 गेंदों पर 4 रन आए इस ओवर में। आगे बढ़कर बेहतरीन शॉट, एक ही रन, लॉन्ग ऑन के क्षेत्र में। अच्छी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं नीरव। जबरदस्त प्रहार यहां पर और ये जबरदस्त कैच, क्या कैच लिया है लॉन्ग ऑन की सीमा रेखा के पास। बेहतरीन कैच, और वो भी गिरीश का विकेट लिया है यहां पर। बहुत बेहतरीन शॉट था, लेकिन क्या कैच है, वाह। ऐसे कैचेस ही आपको मैच जिताते हैं, खास करके नाजुक क्षणों में जब आप हावी होना चाह रहे हैं एक दल के तौर पर। बहुत ही बेहतरीन यहां पर प्रदर्शन कैचिंग का आपको फिर से दिखाएंगे, और ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण विकेट लिया है गेंदबाज ने। क्या कैच है, वाह। और खुशी भी देखिए बनती है इनकी, सिद्धार्थ को एक विकेट मिला, इनका पहला विकेट, और तीसरा विकेट गिरता हुआ एबी डेविल्स का। बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण ये विकेट और बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण समय पर गिरा है, तारीफ करनी होगी यहां पर क्षेत्र रक्षक की। सिद्धार्थ ने कैच लिया लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में। एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे, आपके साथ बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। कार्तिक राजेंद्रन आया नए बल्लेबाज। एक बार फिर से दिखाएंगे आपको सिद्धार्थ की अच्छी गेंद, और लॉन्ग ऑन पर भी सिद्धार्थ नहीं, क्या कैच लपका है, वाह। बहुत ही उच्च स्तरीय प्रदर्शन ये। कार्तिक आर्यन नए बल्लेबाज, अच्छी खासी जिम्मेदारी इनके कंधों पर। 19 गेंदें बची हैं सिर्फ और रन चाहिए 43। ये वाइड होनी चाहिए, जी हाँ, अंपायर का इशारा वाइड का। बयालीस रनों की आवश्यकता। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी, तेजी से 1 रन लिया यहां पर और ओवर की समाप्ति। 17 ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 145 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 41 रनों की आवश्यकता आखिरी 3 ओवर में। मैच अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। एक विराम लेकर वापस आपके साथ जुड़ेंगे। सिर्फ 1 रन इस बार। अभिषेक दत्त आए अपना दूसरा ओवर डालने के लिए। पहली गेंद पर 1 रन दिया। और ये देखिए वो कैच जो लिया था सिद्धार्थ ने लॉन्ग ऑन पर, बेहतरीन कैच। और यहां पर ये अपील की है इन्होंने, स्टंपिंग की, और वाइड गेंद पर स्टंप आउट हो गए हैं। बड़ा विकेट यहां पर, नीरव वापस जाते हुए पेविलियन की तरफ। क्या जबरदस्त स्टंपिंग यहां पर, बड़ा विकेट अभिषेक दत्त को। नीरव की बेहतरीन पारी समाप्त होती हुई 58 पर आउट हो गए हैं, पेविलियन जा रहे हैं। क्या बढ़िया खेले ये, लेकिन क्या जबरदस्त स्टंपिंग भी है, देखिए। जितनी भी तारीफ की जाए इनकी कम है। एक तो वाइड गेंद, लेकिन उसके बावजूद क्या स्टंपिंग है, आपको स्लो मोशन में दिखाएंगे ये। बड़ा ही मुश्किल होता है ये। क्या जबरदस्त यहां पर दस्तानों के बीच में कलेक्ट किया गेंद को। और जी हाँ, पैर देखिए बाहर था। ये देखिए आप, बाहर था पैर अभी भी। आदित्य रजानी आए नए बल्लेबाज। 1 रन से शुरुआत की और क्या 2 के लिए आएंगे। एक्स्ट्रा कवर पर बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन 1 ही रन। अब राजेंद्रन और रजानी को बहुत बड़ी यहाँ पर जिम्मेदारी और एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण साझेदारी निभानी है। 16 गेंदें बची हैं, बस 38 रन चाहिए। 148 का स्कोर, कुछ भी हो सकता है इस मैच में। ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी की आवश्यकता। और ये बड़ा शॉट, एक ही रन इस बार। क्षेत्र रक्षक के पास तक नहीं पहुंची गेंद। 15 गेंदों पर 37 रन की आवश्यकता। बढ़िया गेंदबाजी। क्या 2 के लिए आएंगे यहाँ पर कार्तिक? लग रहा है कि हाँ, और मिल भी जाएंगे आसानी से। सिद्धार्थ का बेहतरीन थ्रो डीप से, लेकिन 2 रन नहीं रोक पाए। बेहतरीन शॉट, लॉन्ग ऑफ है वहां पर, लेकिन रन एक ही। बहुत ही बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी है। दबाव में इतना बढ़िया ओवर डालना आसान नहीं होता है। सिर्फ 7 रन दिए इस ओवर में अभी तक 5 गेंदों पर। 152 रन स्कोर है। अभी भी 24 रनों की आवश्यकता। 34 क्षमा चाहेंगे, और ये पूरी तरह से चूक गए। कैच की अपील भी की थी यहाँ पर गेंदबाज ने, तो पता नहीं कैच था क्या, देखते हैं। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी, और 34 रन चाहिए 12 गेंदों पर। एक विराम देकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ, बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद।
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
आखिरी 12 गेंदों पर 34 रन चाहिए। और ये सिद्धार्थ का आखिरी ओवर। बेहतरीन शुरुआत सिद्धार्थ के द्वारा, बढ़िया विकेट कीपिंग भी। डॉट गेंद से शुरुआत। ग्यारह पर 34 रनों की दरकार। आगे बढ़कर आदित्य रजानी ने बड़ा शॉट खेलने का प्रयास किया। क्या ये कैच होंगे? जी नहीं, 2 रन मिल जाएंगे यहां पर। और इस बार आसानी से खेल दिया कवर्स के क्षेत्र में। 2 रन के लिए वापस आएंगे। बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी, अच्छी रनिंग भी। नौ गेंदों पर अब चाहिए 30 रन मैच जीतने के लिए। अभी भी मैच पूरी तरह खत्म नहीं हुआ है। 2-3 बड़े शॉट्स लग जाएंगे तो मैच वापस बन जाएगा। बड़ा शॉट मारने का प्रयास फिर से, लेकिन गेंद बहुत पीछे तक जाएगी नहीं। 2 रन मिलेंगे फिर से। एक बार कार्तिक की तारीफ करनी होगी, दल के लिए कितनी तेजी से रनिंग कर रहे हैं। 2-2 रन ले रहे हैं। आदित्य राजानी आ गए हैं 10 पर 7 गेंदों के बाद। 6 रन बन गए हैं 4 गेंदों पर इस ओवर में। चाहिए थे 17, तो 2 बड़े शॉट्स लगाने जरूरी हैं यहाँ पर। अगले ओवर में बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। 158 हो गया स्कोर। 8 गेंदों पर 28 रन चाहिए। बनते हैं 28 रन 8 गेंदों पर। बढ़िया शॉट, फुल टॉस गेंद गैप में है, लेकिन 2 रन ही मिलेंगे, ज्यादा नहीं। चौके चाहिए, छक्के चाहिए, यहाँ पर 2 रन से ज़्यादा कुछ होना नहीं है। 26 रनों की आवश्यकता 7 गेंदों पर। आदित्य अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, 12 रन पर आ गए 8 गेंदों के बाद, लेकिन बड़े शॉट्स नहीं लगा पा रहे हैं। एक बड़े छक्के की यहाँ पर आवश्यकता। इस गेंद पर छक्का लगना ही चाहिए, वरना अगले ओवर में बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। और यहां पर चूक गए विकेट कीपर। बल्लेबाज से चूके ही पूरी तरीके से, और सिद्धार्थ का एक बेहतरीन स्पेल समाप्त होता हुआ। क्या गेंदबाजी डाली इन्होंने, अच्छी गेंद से पारी का समापन किया। विकेट कीपर के हाथ से गेंद छूटी। स्टंपिंग का एक भरपूर चांस था, यहां पर मौका गंवाया। ओवर की समाप्ति 19 ओवर के बाद 160 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। एक विराम लेकर वापस जुड़ेंगे आखिरी 6 गेंदों के लिए। आपके साथ बने रहिए हमारे साथ। धन्यवाद। बेहतरीन शॉट अभिषेक दत्त का ये आखिरी ओवर, और ये 2 रन के लिए आना चाहेंगे यहां पर, और 2 रन मिल गए। और ये डॉट गेंद, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी अभिषेक के द्वारा। सिर्फ 4 गेंदें बची हैं और चाहिए 24 रन मैच जीतने के लिए। 4 छक्के चाहिए मतलब। ये बड़ा शॉट खेलने का प्रयास, और ये कैच छोड़ दिया। 2 रन के लिए वापस आना चाह रहे हैं, कुछ खास फायदा नहीं होगा, रन आउट हो जाएंगे यहाँ आदित्य राजानी।
Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
बड़ा शॉट मारने का प्रयास, लेकिन 2 ही रन मिलेंगे। बेहतरीन शॉट, 4 रन यहां पर मिलेंगे। अच्छी बल्लेबाजी कार्तिक की अंतिम क्षणों में, लेकिन मैच नहीं जीत पाएंगे एबी डेविल्स इस बल्लेबाजी के चलते भी। बढ़िया शॉट 4 रन के लिए डीप मिड विकेट के क्षेत्र में। अभिषेक दत्त आखिरी गेंद डालने आ रहे हैं इस मैच की और आगे बढ़कर यहां पर विकेट ले लिया अभिषेक ने। बेहतरीन स्टंपिंग, तारीफ करनी होगी यहां पर विकेट कीपर की। और बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी अभिषेक के द्वारा और इस मैच को जीत लिया है 16 रनों से। ओएस टाइगर्स ने बेहतरीन यहां पर लक्ष्य का पीछा किया, लेकिन उसके बावजूद बहुत अच्छी गेंदबाजी करके 16 रन पहले ही रोक लिया। यहां पर ओएस टाइगर्स के गेंदबाजों ने एबी डेविल्स के बल्लेबाजों को। और अब आपसे विदा लेने का समय आ गया है। मैं शालीन गुप्ता, आपका कमेंटेटर, एक बार फिर से आप सभी को धन्यवाद देता हूं और आपसे विदा लेता हूं। अगले मैच में आपके साथ फिर जुड़ेंगे जेएफएससी डैट्स चैंपियंस कप में फातिमा क्रिकेट ग्राउंड पर। तब तक के लिए अपना ध्यान रखिए। शुभ रात्रि और धन्यवाद। बेहतरीन मैच हुआ है यहाँ पर आज और एबी डेविल्स ने यहाँ पर एक बढ़िया लक्ष्य का पीछा करने का प्रयास किया, लेकिन फिर भी 16 रन पहले वो रह गए अंतिम लक्ष्य से। और ओएस टाइगर्स ने इस मैच को जीत लिया है 16 रनों से। 185 के स्कोर के बाद 169 पर रोक दिया एबी डेविल्स को ओएस टाइगर्स ने। धन्यवाद, अपना ध्यान रखिए। फिर से मिलेंगे आपके साथ एक और मैच में।